What if I can't afford to pay the amount due on my main withholding account? Main Revenue Services. The information in this video is intended solely as advice to assist persons in determining and complying with their obligations under Maine tax law. It is written in a relatively informal style and is intended to provide an overview of Maine tax law. See Laws and Rules on the MRS website at www.maine, that's maine.gov/revenue that provide additional information. Taxpayers are responsible for complying with all applicable tax statutes and rules. Videos do not have the same legal force and effect as laws or rules. Generally, a person who maintains an office or transacts business in Maine and who must withhold federal income tax from payments that are subject to tax in Maine must also withhold Maine income tax and pay this money over to the state. Maine withholding is a trust fund. Money withheld from the employee is held in trust by the business owner on behalf of the state of Maine. Withholding amounts do not belong to the business owner, and the money cannot be used for any other business purpose. Businesses must remain in compliance with Maine tax laws to continue operating in the state of Maine. What happens when you realize you do not have the money to pay your required withholding account balance? Contact MRS right away at 207-624-9595 to discuss your options. A business or owner that continues to accumulate tax liability associated with the business and does not remain in compliance with tax laws may lose its ability to operate in Maine through a court-ordered injunction. Call MRS at 207-624-9595 to discuss your options. Our courteous and professional agents are here to help you stay in compliance with your payment obligations. You should still file the return by the due date, even if you cannot pay the amount due. Ignoring a required tax return always makes a difficult situation worse. Maine law imposes penalties and interest for late filing or late payment of your taxes. It is always best to pay even a small amount of the balance at the time of filing, because any amount you pay will help reduce interest and penalties. All future returns must be filed and amounts due paid on time. Once you have worked with MRS to set up a payment plan, you may choose from several payment options. Use the online Easy Pay system to make payments directly from a checking account. Make credit card or debit card payments over the phone, or mail payments by check to MRS. Some payment plans require the taxpayer to complete a personal financial statement. This helps determine the terms and length of a payment plan. Generally, MRS may only speak directly with the taxpayer due to state and federal confidentiality laws. If you would like to have someone speak with MRS on your behalf, a Power of Attorney form, Form 2848ME, will give MRS permission to discuss confidential tax information with your representative. Keep in contact with MRS. One of the most important things you can do as a taxpayer is to remain in contact with MRS about your tax situation. Immediately notify MRS of any changes to your phone number, mailing address, or email address. Working together, MRS can assist with your tax situation. Don't wait. Call MRS at 207-624-9595.